What's going on, everybody? So we are currently in my 2010 BMW 335i with the X-Drive. For those of you that don't know, this is the all-wheel drive version, and I've had a lot of questions regarding the transfer case, some of the issues, and what you can do to fix them. And then also, you know, how is it held up to the 600 horsepower? What kind of limitations have I experienced? Various things of that nature. And I kind of wanted to just make a video. Also, I had a viewer ask about making this particular video, and he was on one of my transfer case videos. So I'm just gonna go just do everything I know about the transfer case and what you can do to fix it, common issues, stuff like that. We're also gonna go over some of the issues that the BMW's N54 experiences, just common issues. That way, if you're looking to purchase one, then you have an idea as to what you can expect whenever you're getting one and things to look for. So, you know, like I was saying, this car has 600 horsepower, so it has quite a few, pretty much everything that can be bolted on has been put on it. If you want a full list as to what it does and everything like that, I have a video that goes over everything that I've done to it. I can post it up in one of the corners there, you'll see it. And there's quite a good bit of stuff. I have not touched internally on the engine at all. BMW from factory provided forged rod and crank. So a lot of times they can run 900 plus horsepower just on the stock block and internals. So now after that, though, it gets a little bit, you know, where things start to break. But most of us aren't worried about getting up to 900 horsepower on these things. At best, most people usually will see about 400, and that's to the wheel I'm talking about. Okay, so currently doing about 60 miles per hour, so let's see how fast we can get up to 100. This is obviously rolling. There we go. That was 100. That was pretty quick. That wasn't, you know, it did very well getting up to those speeds. Transfer case did fine, no problems whatsoever. They're actually fairly reliable engines and transmission and transfer case all combined. Even the rear end is really good. So now, it's one thing to be rolling 60 miles per hour and gain 40 horsepower. It's not too much strain on the actual transfer case itself. So 0 to 80 in like, I didn't count it, but it felt like it was in very many seconds, maybe 4 seconds. I mean, this thing gets up and goes, especially when it's all-wheel drive, because you have traction for days. It rarely ever spins unless I am like straight up on a dig, but that's because I actually have a tuned transfer case as well. So now that doesn't make a difference as to the reliability of it. That's merely just, all it does is change the amount of torque that goes through it up to the front. And I didn't get that until recently, so I ran 600 horsepower through it with just no tune going through the transfer case for the longest time. Launching it at like 3,000 RPMs, stuff like that. It's not really safe to be launching it in public streets like that, so I'm not going to be doing that. But I mean, I'm still putting a good amount of strain on it on a regular basis. I still basically daily drive this car, so I mean, that alone puts a lot of stress on it, and it has done great. Really only had one issue with the transfer case, and I'll explain that. I kept thinking I would get the trifecta lights, which is probably the reason why you're here. Maybe you have that as well, and you're kind of wondering. But we're going to go over that here in just a second, so let's take a look at that.